No more games. No more games. See, we've joked, we've laughed, haha. This is where it gets real, guys. 2010. See, 2010 is when it all began. Shout out to the league. Shout out to Churchill's Football Association Cup. We love all that stuff. But when it gets real, when it's about legacy, when it's about that kind of GOAT conversations and that's real conversations of like, are you one of the best? Are you a generational talent? Are you an all-time talent? It's the UCL. It's the Champions League. Guys, shout to Lugo. Shout to Skonto. Shout to Braunschweig. Shout to Pescara. Shout out to Tamworth FC. They're not allowed up in this piece. This is the home of the champions. This is the home of the champions. So it gets as real as 16 crack addicts. 16 crack addicts. So we're going to go through all these previews. I'm just going to, guys, I'm going to keep, guys, call me HR. Call me HR. My name is HR. Have realistic thinking. Guys, everybody wants this gold. Everybody wants this gold because everybody wants to see what's because everybody wants this. They want this fucking cheese, and we're gonna get real. So first up, Club Brugge against Villa. Now, shout out to Brussels sprouts. Shout out to guys. Belgian waffles are quality. Belgian chocolates as well. So we're focusing on the first leg. I don't want to give the whole overall thing. I'm focusing just on the first leg. So the way I'm viewing this is Villa needs to be very wary. So the beauty about the Champions League is that it's over two legs. Now, I still want that away goal. And what's it called? Sheffrin, you bring back those away goals, you prick. But seeing the no away goals, I think if you're Villa, you're like, look, as long as we don't lose by 2 or more goals, I think Villa will be confident at home. So all Emery wants is, let's get a goal, just to give us something. But whatever the result, as long as it's not a 2 or more goal deficit, I think they'll be good. I'm looking at a 2-1 to Club Brugge here. I think the crowd is really revved up. They're really hyped. They're back behind their team, and I think it'll be just enough for them to get a 2-1 victory. So I'm going to say a 2-1 to Club Brugge, and I think if it's 2-1, I think it's great. If you're Brugge and you want to go through, you need a 2-goal you need a 2-goal sandwich. Like you need a 2-goal snack. I think a 1-goal snack ain't going to cut it. I think they'll definitely need like a 2-goal snack to say what's up. So I'm going to say 2-1 to Club Brugge up in that piece against Villa, which I think will be great for Villa. Dortmund against Lille. Now, new manager swing. They don't have the incest merchants as a manager. So incest is out, real managers are back in. So Dortmund win this. Now, I don't think they win the tie, but I'm focused on the first leg. And I think this could be a really good game. Because I think obviously there are going to be a lot more bigger games, but I think this could be a sleeper hit. So I'm feeling Dortmund Lille. Dortmund are at the crib. Let me think on this. Something tells me 3-1 to Dortmund. I'm sticking with 3-1 to Dortmund. I think Dortmund get a 2-goal lack. So I'm going to say a 3-1 to Dortmund, which I think is going to set things off great for the second leg, So, but I'm going to go with 3-1 to Dortmund. So Dortmund are going to give it that 3-1. But I think that second leg is going to get interesting. So I'm going to give Dortmund a 3-1 swing. Feyenoord against Inter Milan. You see, Inter are tricky. Because I think Inter, they've been looking a little bit up and down. And also, I've always come out and said, shout out to Simone and Inzaghi. Shout out to Inter Milan, the days of what's called Zamorano, your boy Nazar, and all those dudes. Jokaev, who I believe played for Inter. I think Jokaev played for Inter. Feyenoord have to win this. Because Feyenoord know that's going to get results at the San Siro against Inter is going to be crazy. This ain't the red and black Milan. This is the blue and black Milan. So this is the good Milan in 2025. If you're Inter, I think for Inzaghi, he wants to get something from this. I don't think Inzaghi is just going to be accept and take an L. This feels... So I was going to say, do Feyenoord win this? Do they hold home court? Yes, I think they do. So I'm going to say Feyenoord are going to get, I think Feyenoord are going to do, I'm going to say 2-1 to Feyenoord. 2-1 to Feyenoord. I think they get the win just about, but I think Inter do get a goal. They get a goal, but I think Feyenoord take this one 2-1, which I don't think will be enough. Similar to the Club Brugge. If Feyenoord want to go through, I think going into the San Siro, they need a 2-goal deficit. I just think Inter, that's team, that's defense, how they're structured, I don't see Inter losing by 2 goals. No. At most, I think it's going to be a 1-goal deficit. So it's either going to be a 1-0 or a 2-1 snacking. So I believe in your boy Simone Zaghi is going to hold it to 2-1. So 2-1 to the Nord Kings, man. Shout out to the Nord Kings. So 2-1 to Feyenoord. And I do think Inter get it done at the crib, but we'll see. So 2-1 to... But see, now I'm thinking about it. 1-1? 1-1? Can Inter hold Feyenoord? I've changed my mind. 1-1. 1-1. I believe in the Inter's defense. I think Inter hold them to a 1-1 draw. Yes. So I'm going to change it to 1-1. 1-1. Yeah. I think they'll hold it. I don't think Feyenoord beat them. So I think 1-1, which I think will be a great result. So 1-1, Feyenoord and Inter. PSV against Arsenal. Now. It's not City now. See, I told you guys, we are now ramping up those fixtures right now. This is Arsenal's only chance for a trophy. Guys, I'm a nice guy. I respect little bro. And I want London to have 2 teams who have the Champions League. I think it's despicable and I think it's horrible that only one London team has a Champions League. That's really ridiculous. So I'm spotting my boy's little bro. There's a lot of pressure for Aston here to try and do something against PSV, but I've been speaking to Aston fans and there's fear. There's fear amongst Aston fans, amongst the Gunners, that they might drop the ball against these dudes. I believe PSV win this game. So the key thing, and it's going to be a repeating theme, is can PSV take a 2-goal deficit to the Emirates? I say no. For me, this feels like a 1-0 to PSV. This feels like a 1-0 to PSV. They'll try and push for it too, but I think PSV win at home, but I think they win just 1-0. And I think that'll be enough for Arsenal to turn things around. But I think what Arsenal needs to be worried, because I fear if Arsenal lose by 2 goals, I think that's too much pressure in the second leg. Now, Saka may be back. Your boy Ka may be back for that second leg. But I just think it'll be too much pressure if it's a 2-goal deficit. A 1-goal deficit, Arsenal can go through 100%. They can turn that around. A 2-goal deficit will be a bit too complicated. So I'm saying PSV make it 1-0, which I think is a damn good result. Now, another result I had in my mind was 0-0. That Arsenal are going to go full on every man, woman, and child. 0-0 is up in that piece, but I'm putting on my GOAT analytic mind, and I'm going to say it's going to be I'm going to say yes. So I'm going to go with a 0-0. No, 1-0 to PSV. 1-0 to PSV. So PSV get that 1-0. Benfica against Barcelona. They've already played before now. I've got a funny feeling about this time. You see, if you're Barcelona, you are riding high. Confidence is high, you're looking really good. And see, I think in all of the games I've said, I think all the away sides I feel are going to have a conservative approach. So Villa, Lille, Inter, I'll have a conservative approach. We're now getting towards sides which I think are now going to have a more offensive approach now. I think Flick is going to try to win this game. And if you're Barcelona, you should feel confident in yourself. So this is interesting. This is a tough one to call because I feel Barca are going to try and attack Benfica. They're going to try and attack them. Because, bro, let's keep real. Flick ball is real. Flick ball is as real as 6 crack addicts. It's as real as 6 crack addicts. So will Flick ball take down Benfica at their crib, at their house, in their living room while their wife and kids are watching? You know what? I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna say 3-2 to Benfica. I think Benfica win this 3-2. Now I think Barca should win the overall tie, but I'm gonna give this because you see, it's a tough one because an element of me really believes Barca can go there and beat these guys. And the way that Barcelona are I'm going to say, no, 2-2. Yes, good, yes, 2-2. I think it's going to end 2-2. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. Although, as much as I say 2-2, the way Barca are playing, they are very capable of going to their crib and pimp slapping them. like basically, I think Barca can break through their front door and pimp slap them in front of their wife and kids. So this could be domestic abuse. This could be domestic and international abuse. So if Benfica are not careful, they could be domestically and internationally abused in front of their wife and freaking kids. Because football is just going crazy. Football is going off. Even that geriatric from Warsaw is even balling. So don't put it out of Barca saying what's up with the W. But I'm going to keep it cool and say that it's going to be 2-2 between Benfica and Barcelona. Bayern and Leverkusen. Now, guys, this is where it gets real. I understand. Bayern have a dream. And the dream is to relive 2012. Win the Champions League on home soil. The Champions League final is at the Allianz Arena. But guys, dreams are overrated. Disney Plus. Guys, I've unsubscribed from Disney Plus. This is what it is. I already watched 24 and the Simpsons actually made it right now. So this may shock people. I think Leverkusen are going to beat Bayern Munich. And I think that this is going to be 2-1 to Bayern Leverkusen. Actually, no. Hold up. No, hold it. 2-2. Yeah, 2-2. See, I was going to say 1-1, which was the same result that they both had in this same fixture in the Bundesliga. But I think I'm going to go an extra goal. I'm going to say 2-2. Because I think that the reason why I say 2-2 is I think because Bayern know they have to win this. So I think in their eagerness to win this, I think they're going to be caught on the break. I think they're going to be caught on the break in order to make it a 2. So I'm going to say 2-2. Now, I think Leverkusen win this tie. We're going to get to the second leg, but we'll just focus on the first leg because Leverkusen are going through. But for this first leg, I'm going to say 2-2. I'm sorry. I'm not repping a team that has a guy that should be in fat camp. Not naming any names. Serge Gnabry. So, I'm sorry. Shout out to fat people out there. Squidgy, they have their own personal heats and everything. But personal heats aside, I can't rep people who should be in a fat camp in a Champions League game. So, I'm going to say 2-2, which is not a good result. Bayern have to win this because I don't see Bayern beating Leverkusen at their crib. So for Bayern to go through, they have to win this game. They must win this game to give themselves a cushion. But looking at Bayern and looking at Leverkusen, who just dropped a 4-piece on the weekend against Frankfurt, I'm going to say it's going to be 2-2. It's going to be 2-2 between them. But I will not be surprised if Leverkusen beat these guys. Put it this way, if on the Hangouts, Leverkusen beats Bayern 3-2, I won't be shocked. I'll be the least shocked person out there, but I'm going to keep it cool and say 2-2 between them. PSG Liverpool. So guys, this is where it gets real. This is now we're getting real right now. PSG Liverpool. So this is on Paris. On Paris! Barcode! La 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 ta 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 ta. Birch. Listen. Dyke. Shout out to lesbians out there. Easy. Hold up. So my thing here is this is that look. PSG Liverpool. PSG have to win this. And they have to win big. They've got to win big. This is a tricky one to call. PSG can truly hurt Liverpool. But Salah is going crazy. I think Salah on form single-handedly can be an issue. And yes, PSG have looked great. PSG have not faced a team as good as Liverpool, specifically a defense as good as Liverpool. It's one thing pimp smacking Man City. It's one thing pimp smacking Cleavage FC and the rest of the guys in I'm loving it Burger King league. But we're now coming up against one of the best sides in Europe and one of the best players in the top 5 leagues in Salah. This is a massive leg up. PSG win this. But Liverpool do score. And I'm settling with it 2-1. PSG do not beat them by two clear goals, which is what they need. I just think how well Ancelotti has his team drilled is too good. Like Ousmane Dembele, he needs to go off. Like he needs to go crazy. He needs to go off. And I think if you're Luis Enrique, you have to give yourself a huge, massive cushion to go into Anfield next week to say what's up. So you need at least a 2 or even a 3-goal deficit because Anfield ain't easy. Anfield ain't easy. But guys, I know we are rapping and we're excited about what Dembele is doing, what the Us is doing, and what PSG is doing. Liverpool is a massive step up from the teams that PSG have faced. So PSG are yet to prove that they're really those dudes because you're going up against a very, very good side and one of the favorites for this whole trophy. So, because I think Liverpool win this time. But again, second leg is there. But I think for this game in Paris, I think that, again, I feel Liverpool will take a conservative-ish, pragmatic approach because they know that the big thing is this Anfield. So again, I think slot will be, let's do our thing. Take a chances wherever we can, take a punches wherever we can, but we don't need to force the issue and we don't need to really open ourselves up. They need to try and come at us, try and say what's up against us, and we can counter through with those guys. But I first think that with Van Dijk's leadership, and let's open that piece, they can say what's up. Although I'm looking at Robertson, I'm looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I'm looking at Barcola, I'm looking at the Us, I'm looking at João Neves, I'm looking at Zaire Emery, I'm looking at all the kind of pieces they have on their bench. PSG, I think if I'm PSG, you need to go all out. And PSG have to aggressively attack Liverpool and destroy them. Because if they go into Anfield with a 1-goal deficit, they're not going through. They're not. Their best chance of going through is they need to comprehensively beat Liverpool by either 2 or 3 goals. They have to. But my final answer is 2-1. I think this game is going to pop off. I think this game is going to pop off, guys. I'll be on Twitch. I will be on Twitch. Join me on Twitch because I'll be on Twitch for this game. This game is going to pop off, but I'm going to keep it cool and say 2-1 to PSG. I think PSG take this 2-1, which I think is a decent result for them, but I think it's a good enough result for Liverpool to go back on Anfield. But whatever the case may be, I think this game is going to pop off. PSG, if you are those dudes, and you want me to take you guys seriously, you need to show up and show out at the crib against Liverpool. Real against Atletico. So guys, this is where it gets real. Guys, this is where it gets real. Mbappe needs to do Doi. This is now Doi for Mbappe. Guys, Atleti are peaking at the right time. And Real are having issues at the wrong time. But I respect UCL heritage. I respect what Vinny has done. I respect Carlo Ancelotti and what he means to this competition. And I respect what Mbappe is capable of doing. This is a World Cup GOAT. But Atleti looking good. Julian Alvarez is scoring very key goals. And Simeone's team is peaking at the right time. Now, I know exactly Simeone's approach is sit back and frustrate Real Madrid and try and don't commit so many guys forward and just take your punches here and there. So it's going to be a low block. It's going to be very conservative. And it's going to be like, Real, it's up to you to ask those questions and break us down. And try to catch Real on the brink. Real Madrid know that the Wanda is a tricky place to go to. So for Real Madrid, this is where it gets tricky. They need to destroy Atleti in this game. And again, it's a common theme. It's a minimum of a 2-goal deficit. 1-0, 2-1, 3-2 ain't going to cut it at the Wanda. It simply isn't. This is hard. This is hard. This is because guys, this is Mbappe. This is what you're Mbappe. This is what you're brought here for. These games. These are the legacy making games. It's these kinds of games. See, this is where it gets fully real. This is where it gets. See, guys, we're no longer the Matrix, guys. We're now in Zion. See, so what's called blue pill? No, so red pill. This is a red pill, basically. You see, this is a red pill game. It's a full red pill. Red pill game. So here's the thing. Mbappe, you need to live. Mbappe, you need to live because that hanger's going to be crazy. I'll be cooked. I'll be charcoal. I'll be Korean barbecued if you flop. Shout out to your boy Griezmann. Side chick. It is what it is. It's going to be a tough prediction. This is hard to. I'm going to say 3-2 to Real Madrid. 3-2. Yes. Yeah, I got it. 3-2. They win it 3-2. Which opens it up for the second leg. Because I think Real Madrid, knowing that they're at the crib and knowing they need to score goals, and I think especially after that La Liga loss, there's going to be pressure on them to do something in the Champions League. I think they will show out. And in showing out and in their desperation, I just think Atletico can catch them on that break. And I think Atleti are good enough for 2 goals. I think the urgency of this situation, Real Madrid are going to win. I can't even fathom Real not winning this game. That's not even a thought process. They are going to win this game. So I'm going to say 3-2 to Real Madrid, which I think is a good result for Atleti going into that wonder game next week. So 3-2 for Real, but for Real, that's my prediction, you need more. Because Real Madrid, you need a 2 or a 3 goal deficit in that second leg. But I think even if it's not, who knows what can happen. But focus on this first leg. I think Real, they're good for a win. Because if it doesn't win, bro, and Ancelotti might be thrown off the freaking sky. You know, I said they're going to be thrown off the 12th floor. He might be thrown off the freaking. He might be thrown off a freaking spaceship. It's just like we're basically hey, Carlo, space. You know, it's a man, it's a plane. No, it's Carlo. That's what it could be. You know, so 3-2 to Real Madrid to get that W. And it sets things up nicely for the second leg, but we'll get there. I don't think Real beats Atleti. I don't think they do. And I think whether Real beats Atleti is what happens in this game. Because they need to really just destroy them. A 1 goal deficit, I just don't think is enough, but it's what it is. So guys, it's real, super, we ride.
Get your hand off that UCL trophy. Chelsea are in love with UCL. The C is for countries, not champions.
No. You have to understand. This is our UCL. This belongs to Chelsea. It belongs to us. It was stolen from us. I am literally just taking back our property. This is just our property. I'm literally just taking it back. It belongs to us.
Earn your right to be back in the League of Champions. And that doesn't mean winning that bomb trophy with a green conference logo. Earn your right, you fool!
No. I'm not. We own the trophy. Okay, we own the trophy. So you do your worst. Do your worst. But I'm taking this back to the bridge. I'm taking this back to Hammersmith. Taking this back to Fulham, where it rightfully should remain. So do your worst.